Good morning everyone, how are you today? It is just after 5 a.m. here in Australia. I woke up early, the house is nice and quiet, so I thought I'd hop on and record a video. Now, you would not believe the amount of procrastination has gone into this video. Keep thinking, oh, I must do that, oh, I should probably do that, and then I just keep putting it off. So you know what, we're just gonna do it. So I guess it's a bit of an update on how I'm using things. I've added some I wrote this beautiful, actually, you know what, we'll do the pens later, but you know, this is just how I'm using some of my planners, diaries, etc. Now this one here, this is the one I shared with you at the beginning of the year and said I was going to use it for my video, and that's what I've been doing. This beautiful sticker here is from Karina Loves to Plan. So I just put that on the front, and I just got a clear cover for it. So it's just the grey fabric one, and what's in there? It's dirty, yuck. Anyway, so this has been working well. That sticker's from Jayne Campbell at Fountain Pens and More. So it's really cute. Anyway, so I'm just kind of using the monthly spread, I guess you'd call it. I'm just using that to record when I do a video, or when I do an IG post, or when orders come in, when I'm posting letters, etc. So that's working quite well. And then I've just been using this bit just to sort of, I don't know, put stickers when I'm inking up pens. This was some washi tape that came from, I ordered from Bookbinders Design. It was a peon washi tape. And it's got like all little teacups and things. It's really cute. And yeah, just inking up pens. That was my January currently inked. That was a sticker that a little handmade sticker I made. More pen, or they were the carryover pens from December. Oh, now this is a bit of a mess. These were two new inks that I got from Bookbinders Design. This one is the Melbourne Pen Show 2023 Boysenberry Swirl. It's got a lot of glitter, very heavy on the glitter. And then we've got this beautiful Robert Oster Grey Seas, which I really love. Sort of like a bluey grey colour, and with sort of, I'd say mauve undertones. It's really pretty. And then I got some pet tape from Bookbinders Design that I ordered from them, and it's the Dodolulu washi pet tape, sorry. And then I've got this stamp. And then this was a new Midori stamp. Hang on, I've got it in the drawer here. But it was just so inky that it's this stamp here. And they're like a self-inking stamp. But it was so inky when it arrived, it just started bleeding through everywhere. So that's a bit of a mess. Hope I'm in frame here, yep. Yep, same thing. That was the handmade sticker I made. These were two pet tapes that I got from Bookbinders Design, and this is my February currently inked. Now originally I put the Boysenberry Swirl in the TWSBI Diamond 580 with a broad nib, and that usually handles shimmer really well, but I think I must have just got too much shimmer in the fill and it just kept clogging and not working. So cleaned that out, and I ended up putting it in the Lamy Vista with a broad nib, and that worked quite well. So out of these ones, I've written this beautiful Just Turning's Elven Wood pen with a 14 karat medium Mr. Cypress nib on it. I've actually written that one dry. That is such a beautiful pen. That's probably been my favorite pen to use this month. It just feels beautiful. I love the matte finish. I love the look of this pen. It's just gorgeous. So that one's been written dry. So then of course I had to ink up another one to replace that one, and I replaced it with another Just Turning's pen, my custom copper line with the Platinum 3776 14K medium nib, and it's inked with Teranashi Opera Rose, but more about pens later. We'll do pens later. So now that's how I've been using this. These were new rubber stamps that I got from Bookbinder's Design. These ones are the Black Milk Project, if any of you have heard of those, and these little doves are from Eileen Tai. So, and then this was just, working out things, posting letters and mail and everything. So I also did a bit of an inventory as I've noticed Karina loves to plan, and Simone from Simone, actually Simona from Simone, sorry Simona. It's, as I said, really early here in the morning. I think I'm still waking up. But I noticed that they do keep a bit of a tally each month, and I thought that's such a good idea because by the end of the year, I can't remember, what I've bought, what I haven't bought, what I've passed on to other people, or etc. So I worked out I had 96 bottles of ink, and a lot of those are either half full or almost sort of empty now. I've got 136 ink samples, which I just love. And then I've got 43 fountain pens. So and then I can work out from month to month, if I've bought anything or if I've got rid of anything, I can actually, it's a lot easier to keep a tally, I guess you could say. So that's how I'm using this. And then here I decided to do, where is it? I've got a bit of a pen inventory in the back here. R means that it's been retired, because, it's something's happened to it or whatever. The Pilot Vanishing Point matte black, I actually got that a couple of years ago for my birthday of my husband and kids, but then my husband decided he really liked it, and I did find it quite heavy for my hand. It's a beautiful pen, don't get me wrong. So I found it quite heavy for my hand, and then my husband said, oh, you know what, I don't use it enough, so maybe you should have it back. So then he gave it back to me at the end of last year, and then last week he took it back off me because he wanted it back. So anyway, so it's gone back to Simon. And then this, I started doing swatches of the inks I have. I haven't done the samples yet, but so I've got my inks. I've got a page for each: blues, purples, pinks, and then I haven't done the reds, the yellows or the oranges yet, and then I've done browns and greys and blacks, which kind of splattered everywhere. But then because I had so much green ink, I then had to go over and do like a page 2 of that. It doesn't worry me if they're not in consecutive order, this is just more of a reference guide, I guess. So, and blues has got a page 2. Blues has actually got a page 3 that's started now. So that's that part of it. And then at the back here, I'm writing down purchases that I've made. And where was the other bit? Oh yeah, here. So this is where I'm keeping a record of my stationery empties. So for those of you that watched my video at the end of last year, I actually kept a record of the things that I used. So that was letter writing sheets, envelopes, postcards, greeting cards, glue sticks, washi tape rolls that I'd finished, postage stamps, stickers, all sorts of things. So I'm keeping a list of my A5 letter writing sheets that I use, my envelopes, cards and postcards in here. And then as I finish a letter, I'll write down how many pages I've used and tally it off like this. Same with the envelopes and the rest. So that's how I'm using my Hobonichi weeks. So that one's that. And then this is my Hobonichi I always remember, like Lau has told me so many times how to pronounce this. Techo, I think it is. Hobonichi Techo, cousin. I'm sorry, Lau, if I've got it wrong again. Anyway, so this is how I'm using this. So at the beginning, you have a bit of a light layout for the year, and I'm kind of just using that for birthdays, my family's birthdays and things. The monthly layouts, oh, and before I go any further, these lovely stickers are from Karina Loves to Plan. So I'm kind of using this as a bit of a quick glance when I've got appointments, any birthdays, when my son has to go to work, you know, just things like that, when I've got lunches and things like that. So, and I'm also putting like when I've posted letters or returned parcels or what have you. So that's working really well for me. And then this part I've kind of just been doing, it's in a little bit more detail, and I've been putting, I'll just take that off for now. I've been just putting like where, down the bottom, what pen I'm using for that particular day in my journal. So that's actually been working quite well. Obviously sometimes I don't fill it in, but for the most part it's working quite well. So, and then this is my daily journal pages, and the grid writing, like for me, the grid is quite small. So at first I was really struggling. Like I thought I'm going to have to write on every second line, and then I just found that I was running out of room. So I'm also using these first pages, putting books that I've read and movies that I've watched or series that I've watched on TV. So that's been handy. I'm loving these Dodolulu washi tape calendar sticker things. They're great. Loving them. So that's just where I'm putting them. I mean, I don't have to because it's already got the date there, but I just love using them. So some days I just do writing, some days I put stickers and things in. These are also Dodolulu. This is a bit of a coffee one. And this was a washi tape from my pen pal Adrienne. And it's got like little sort of, hope you can see it. It's got like little, what do you call it? Traveler's notebooks on it and things, stationery. It's really nice. Oh, this was when I got my Esterbrook pen case. So these are some washi tapes off a friend's letter. So, oh, that was a bit of splattering I did when I received those inks from Bookbinders Design, and that was what I peeled off from the Dodolulu pet tape. And this is Dodolulu pet tape too. Oh, and this is, if any of you are on Instagram, go and follow Rosamond's journal. I'll try and put a link to her page below in the description box. But this is actually Roz. So Dodolulu apparently last year asked for ideas for her washi tapes and things, and this is an ID that Roz sent through to her, or a picture or something. So she's actually painted Roz with her little dog there and a book. So I thought that was really cute. More Dodolulu pet tape. I'm really enjoying that. It's just so whimsical. Oh, this is a sticker that I created from using like rub-ons and things. That was the second canvas Esterbrook pen case I got, and I'll talk about that in a minute too. So yeah, so this has been really good to use. I've enjoyed it. Oh, I thought I was having a bad day that day. And then I did a crafty session with my bestie Chris, so I put that in there. She lives in another state to me, so we do these you know, FaceTiming crafty sessions each week with each other. So, and that's when I decided I was writing on every single line of the paper, and it kind of looked a little bit too cramped to me because my writing is not tiny. So, but that's okay. And then we move into February. It's my daughter's birthday, so that's why the cupcake's there, and we had an ice cream cake. These were from the stamps that I purchased from Bookbinders Design, so I cut that out and stuck that in there. This is more of that Dodolulu pet tape. I think I was having problems writing that day, so I just put my currently inked. And I actually used some of these stamps and created stickers with them. And this was, I found these images in a mindfulness magazine that we can get here in Australia. It's called Breathe. And I thought, oh, these are so cool. I should cut them out and use them as ephemera. And then I decided that no, I'm going to cut them out, stick them on an A4 sheet, and I'm going to photocopy it onto sticker paper so I can use them and perhaps send some to other people. So I'd love to be able to, I'm trying to learn how to do watercolor paintings like this so I can actually make up my own. But yeah, so that was that. This is where I've worked out that I'm just going to completely ignore the grid and just write how I normally write. And so it's I'm not writing on every line or every second line. It's kind of somewhere in between. And that is working well for me at the moment. So I don't know if I'm completely up to date with this. Oh, this is more Peon. Yeah, this one isn't Dodolulu. This is Peon pet tape. It's really cute too. Oh, I liked this quote. I came across it on Instagram. The biggest lesson for me so far has been just keep going. Lost everything, just keep going. Don't know what you're doing, just keep going. 88 cents in the bank, just keep going. People played you, just keep going. No obstacle has been able to crush me because I just keep going. That's Moa Evans. I liked that one. Yeah, so I'm not quite up to date because today is Sunday morning. So I've got a bit of filling in to do. So that's how I'm using that. It's working well for me. I'll just stick that in there for now. And I said I'd talk to you about pen cases. So I'll put that back there too. So this is the Esterbrook Canvas pen case. A lot of you may already have these. I was originally looking at the Gallon Leather 20 pen case, and I'd have to order it from Turkey or from the US, and so in the end I just thought, you know what, I'm going to try these because I feel like these might be a little bit lighter weight than what the leather ones are. So this was the first one I've got, and I absolutely love it. It holds 20 pens. As you can see, a lot of them are not in there because they need cleaning or they're being used. And I really like it. So I loved this one so much that I decided to order one in navy. Now the navy one came, it was lovely. It's where is my, hang on, I've got a Esterbrook to go cup. So it's in the navy canvas like this, but the lining, see how this is like a lighter blue? The lining inside the 20 pen case was like this same sort of dark blue, like a navy blue. And anyway, so put all my pens in it, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. Now I've got 2 of these cases, and plus some like smaller pen storage and another Gallon Leather 10 pen case that I've got. I thought I've got more than enough storage for all my pens. Anyway, at the beginning of the month, I actually went to pull my pens out to use and you know, select my pens for the month of February. And I pulled out 2 of my pens. One was the Lamy Safari and Cozy Cream, and the other one was my Twisby Diamond 580 in white rose gold, and it actually stained my pens. I haven't got them here with me because I actually sent them off to, thankfully Pulp Addiction were like really responsive, really good about it. And I photographed it and I sent it to them and said, look what's happened. Like, have you had any feedback from customers saying that they've had this issue as well? And they said, oh, they were just horrified. So they said, oh, look, you know, send it straight back to us. Send us your pens. If we can't clean them, we will replace them for you. So really, really happy that Pulp Addiction have done that for me. I haven't received my pens back or heard from them just yet, but I know they're very busy, so I'm sure they will get back to me. But yeah, so I was really disappointed because I love those canvas pen cases. But just let me know in the comments below, have you had a problem with in particular, like the tan one has not had that issue. I pulled all the pens out and checked them and none of them had been discolored. But it was like with the navy one, the lining of the pen case, it's like the dye hadn't been completely washed out of the fabric that they'd lined it with, and that's how it stained my pens. And I tried cleaning them and rubbing it off and I could not get it off. So anyway, so let me know if you've had that issue as well. Now, where am I up to? Oh yeah, pens. I get distracted easily. So, oh, and these have gone out to, the diver envelope went to paper.characters and the owl envelope went to Janet Canine 5733. Those have now been sent off. Now, as I said, there's beautiful Just Turnings matte Elvenwood pen. I had Robert Oster toffee in it. That has been written dry. So, hang on, I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. Have you all got a cuppa or a cup of coffee or a drink of your choice with you? Sometimes I forget to do that, but you know, first thing in the morning I had to have a cup of tea. I'm actually drinking green tea with lemon if anyone's interested. So yes, so that one's been written dry. The others have got ink in them. They're not full fills now, of course. Some of them are getting a little bit on the empty side, but they've still got ink in them. So when I wrote this matte Elvenwood dry, I decided I had to ink up another pen in its place, so I inked up the Just Turnings pen. It's a custom copper line. It's got the platinum 3776 medium or 14 karat medium nib. It's a beautiful rose colored gold nib. So I inked that up with Robert Oster Teranashi Rose, and then I have inked up another 2 pens because I was finding 8 just weren't enough for me. Like I write a lot, and when I write letters, I tend to use a different pen for each page of the letter. So I found 8 pens just wasn't enough. So inked up another 2. So I might as well, I'll do a bit of a writing sample with you all. Hey, what do you reckon? Sorry, I've got to put you on an angle too. So these are the additional pens we've got. So I absolutely love this combination. I've inked this up so many times, this combination. It's just beautiful. So this is the Just Turnings custom copper line. Has with the platinum. It's just the most beautiful nib, and this pen body has just Stephen's done a beautiful job with it, but I just love the copper colors in it. And that is a 14K medium, and it's inked with Teranashi Opera Rose. Okay, so that's that one. The next one we've got is another favourite pen and ink pairing. This is the Pelikan M400, and it is inked with Sailor Shikiori Toko Amatsu. So Pelikan M400 Tortoise. This is a 14 karat fine nib, and it is inked with Sailor Shikiori Toko Amatsu. Okay. And the third one I've got, this is a Wingsung 699 Amber pen. It's a vacuum filled pen. So it's kind of like a knockoff of the Pilot Custom 823. I don't have one of those, but I have this one. And I actually got this one to see whether I would like the vac fill. So still got a Pilot Custom 823 on my list. I'll get one day. So Wingsung 699 in amber. It's a lovely, I had lots of problems with this pen when I first got it, but now it writes beautifully. Amber with a medium nib, and it is inked with Diatramentus Alexander Hamilton. Okay, so they're the 3 additional pens that I've inked up for the month. So as I said, I've still got a bit of ink in the others, and that's fine. That's okay. So what have I got inked up now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pens inked up. So that's pretty good, isn't it? And and I'm still writing in the back all my pen and ink combinations that I've done since we started using this endless 3/4 notebook. So I'm still writing all those up in the back as well. It's just a quick reference guide as well. So that's what works for me at the moment with that. And then I thought I wanted to talk to you about this paper. So I found this paper in Daiso. It's like a Japanese sort of $2 store, except it's not $2, it's $3.30 over here. Everything in the shop is $3.30. So anyway, this was the loose leaf A5. It's got 7mm lines, and it's got 100 sheets. Anyway, I thought, oh, this might be nice to sort of try and see if it's fountain pen friendly. So that's what we're going to try and do. Should I have something under there? I probably should. Oh, well, we won't worry about it. So anyway, so this is from Daiso. It is A5 size for 100 sheets. And in Australia it is $3.30, which is pretty inexpensive. So I've written that. Okay, so let's have a look. There's a little bit of ghosting, but no bleed through yet. Okay, so just turnings. . custom copper line, 14K medium. We'll just do a bit of a writing sample and just see how the inks perform on it. I'm not sure it would show like, what do you call it? Like shading and sheen and things like that. But, you know, sometimes it's good to find inexpensive options just for like note taking. So, maybe a little bit of ghosting, but not much. Okay, let's try the next one. So, Pelican M400 tortoise. Ink with Sailor, Shikiori, Tokawamatsu. Okay, and then we'll do the other one, the Wing Sung. Oh, the birds are starting to wake up now. Wing Sung 699 amber. It's a medium inked with Diatramentus, Alexander Hamilton. There we go. So they're the three that I've written with. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's pretty good. You can barely see it, so that's nice. So there's no sort of bleed through or anything. The ghosting isn't too bad, so that's good. You could actually write on both sides of the paper. And as I said, this works out very inexpensive to use. So I'll show you what it looks like on the thing. Packaging again, so it's Daiso A5 loose leaf paper. It's a ruled line, 7mm, and there's 100 sheets. So that's really good. I'm quite impressed with that. What does it have on the back? Just Daiso Industries. It's a notebook 573 they've got there, number 573. I don't know whether that's helpful or not. But yeah, so that's that. That's quite good. I'm pleased with that. Because I mean, I love my Tomoe River paper and everything, and my the other one I really love using is the Ireful paper as well, but they tend to be a little bit more on the expensive side, so sometimes it's nice to find something that's sort of not so expensive for note taking and things like that. So that's really good. So that's all I've got for you today. It's a bit of a rambling sort of video, but it's nice to actually sit down, talk to you all and do it. And I hope wherever you are, that you're having a good weekend and that you're taking care of yourself and being kind to yourself. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I really appreciate it. And to everyone who comments and gives me a thumbs up, it all helps. So until next time, take care everyone. Bye.